Fearless, conquering performance. Anxiety through faith. Chapter 2, navigating pre-game jitters. And going a little farther, he fell on his face and prayed, saying, "My Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will." Matthew 26:39. ESV. As Jesus knelt in the Garden of Gethsemane just hours before his arrest and crucifixion, he was overwhelmed with sorrow and distress. The weight of what was about to happen pressed heavily on his heart, and he knew the immense suffering that lay ahead. In this moment, Jesus, fully aware of his mission, experienced deep anxiety. The Gospels recount that Jesus was so distressed that he prayed earnestly, and his sweat was like drops of blood falling to the ground. Luke 22:44. In his prayer, Jesus cried out, "My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me. Yet not as I will, but as you will." Matthew 26:39. Despite his anxiety, Jesus ultimately surrendered to God's will, trusting in his Father's perfect plan. This powerful scene from the Garden of Gethsemane shows us that even Jesus in his humanity faced profound anxiety and overwhelming emotions before a monumental event. Yet, he turned to prayer and leaned entirely on his Father's strength to navigate those feelings. As Christians, we are invited to follow Jesus' example when we encounter our own moments of anxiety. Whether it's before a big game, a crucial tryout, or any challenging situation, we can find comfort in knowing that Jesus himself experienced deep distress and turned to God in his time of need. By anchoring ourselves in prayer and trusting in God's sovereignty, we can transform our anxious energy into a source of spiritual strength and focus. Just as God was with Jesus in the garden, he is with us in our most challenging moments, guiding us and strengthening us with his divine presence. In this chapter, we'll dive into the nature of pre-game jitters, explore the science behind them, and uncover how our faith can play a transformative role in overcoming them. Transitioning out of performance anxiety. Reflecting on our exploration of performance anxiety, we have learned that it is a natural response to the pressure of competition. We've seen that as Christians, our identity is not rooted in our performance, but in our relationship with Christ. Practical strategies like prayer, positive self-talk, and seeking support can help manage performance anxiety, but they take on a deeper significance when anchored in our trust in God's purpose and presence in our lives. Moreover, overcoming performance anxiety involves more than just eliminating fear. It requires us to embrace the challenge with a heart full of trust in God's plan. By shifting our focus from anxiety to faith, we can find courage and resilience in the face of competition. Embracing pre-game jitters. Now, let's shift our focus to pre-game jitters. Unlike performance anxiety, which stems from uncertainty and self-doubt, pre-game jitters often involve nervous energy and anticipation. This anticipation can serve as a strong motivator. When channeled correctly, it prepares us to perform with energy and enthusiasm. However, if left unchecked, it can lead to distraction and hinder our performance. The science of pre-game. Jitters. Pre-game jitters are a psychological response characterized by the release of hormones like adrenaline, cortisol, and serotonin. When we encounter competitive situations, our bodies react by preparing us for action, heightening our senses, and increasing our energy levels. This response is part of God's design for our mental and emotional health, equipping us to approach challenges with focus and alertness. Adrenaline boosts our energy and alertness, cortisol manages our stress response, and serotonin influences our mood. These responses can be harnessed positively through faith and proper management techniques. Understanding these psychological responses from a Christian perspective, we see that these processes are not just random, but part of God's purposeful creation. The way our bodies react to stress and anticipation is a testament to the intricate and thoughtful design of our Creator. When we embrace these biological responses with faith, we acknowledge God's wisdom and strength embedded in us. In moments of weakness or anxiety, we can reflect on 2 Corinthians 12:9, where God says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." Our biological responses, therefore, are not only part of his design, but also a reminder that his strength is present in our vulnerabilities. Navigating pre-game jitters. As we approach the intense moments before a game, it's natural to feel a surge of energy and anticipation. These pre-game jitters, though often unsettling, can be managed effectively by aligning them with our faith and preparing ourselves spiritually and mentally. Think of pre-game jitters as a sign that you are fully engaged and ready. This energy, while intense, is a gift from God designed to sharpen your focus and boost your performance. It's not about fighting against these feelings, but about channeling them effectively. By recognizing that this energy can be a driving force rather than a source of stress, you can use it to propel yourself toward success. When anxiety begins to invade your thoughts, try grounding yourself in the present moment. Often, our worries are rooted in the past or future, causing us to lose sight of what's right in front of us. By focusing on the task at hand, taking deep breaths, and centering yourself, you can ease the intensity of this anxiety and find clarity. Remember Philippians 4:6, which encourages us to bring our concerns to God through prayer and petition with thanksgiving. Trusting God and focusing on the here and now can help calm your mind and prepare you for what's ahead. To effectively manage pre-game jitters, it's crucial to focus on nurturing a positive mindset anchored within your faith in God. Visualizing your success can significantly enhance your confidence and performance. When you imagine yourself executing your routine perfectly, you're aligning your thoughts with the abilities He has blessed you with. This kind of mental preparation not only boosts your self-assurance, but also reinforces the understanding that you are walking the path God has planned for you. As you approach the game, taking a moment to reflect on your blessings can enhance your mental clarity. Consider all the hard work you've put in, the support of your teammates, and the chance to compete. This attitude of gratitude helps shift your focus from anxiety to appreciation, reminding you that playing is not just about winning, but also about honoring God with your talents. Each experience is part of the journey that God has laid out for you, allowing you to grow both as an athlete and a person. Additionally, leaning on your support system can bring you comfort and encouragement during moments of nervousness. Open up to family, friends, or teammates who share your faith and understand your aspirations. Their presence serves as a reminder that you're not alone in this journey. You are part of a community that stands with you and prays for you. This network of support can boost your confidence, empowering you to embrace the moment with joy and purpose as you represent your faith on the court. Lastly, surrender your anxieties and fears to God. Trust in His plan for you and in His presence during your most challenging moments. As you prepare for your performance, pray for His guidance and strength, knowing that your worth is defined not by the outcome, but by your faith and trust in Him. Navigating pre-game jitters is about integrating our natural responses with our faith in God. By embracing these moments with faith, you can transform your nervous energy into a source of motivation and strength. Each challenge is an opportunity to grow in faith and experience the power of God's presence in your life. Approach the journey with trust and confidence, knowing that you are supported and strengthened by your Creator.